Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children. I've shared my screen. Good evening. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. All right. We'll just discuss. We'll read the passage, make the equations, and I will leave you to answer the rest of the questions. Yeah. All right. Look at this case study. A part of monthly hostel charges in a college is fixed, and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. We've seen a similar situation earlier. I think this I don't have to explain. We just did this some time back, right? Is the situation familiar? All of you agree? Last class or the class before that, we just did one like this. Yes or no? Yeah, so try this. Do this and tell me the construct the equations. In fact, you can answer all the questions. Keep your answer ready. I'll come back in 5 minutes. Start working, children. I'll share these images with you for reference. You can just start working the answers straight away because it's going to be really time consuming if you have to write the question. I'll share the images with you. You can just directly work the answers. So frame the question, frame the equations, solve and answer the questions. Yeah, tell me the equations you've constructed. Tell me the option A, B, C, or D. Okay, Mohammed has texted me on WhatsApp. He says option A. Yeah, why the others quiet? Asif says option A. What about the others?
Ma'am, option A.
Option A is the correct option. Okay, the next one, the system of linear equations represented by the above situation has no solution, unique solution, infinitely many solutions, none of these.
Unique solution.
Unique solution. Unique solution meaning there's only one value.
Only one solution.
Yeah, only one solution. There's only one x value and one y value. Okay. To answer the rest of the questions, you'll have to solve the two equations. Since it's a familiar situation, we've just done one like this earlier. I'll leave it to you to finish it later. We'll take the next one. Yeah, construct the equations. Share this image on WhatsApp now. Yeah. Don't write anything. Read the question. Frame the equations and we'll answer the sub questions. Yeah. First one, which is the correct option? First situation can be represented algebraically as
2x plus 3y equals 46. Option D, ma'am.
option D, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So from Bengaluru bus stand, if Ridhima buys 2 tickets to Malleshwaram and 3 tickets to Yashwantpur, okay, so from Bengaluru bus stand, if Ridhima buys 2 tickets to Malleshwaram and 3 tickets to Yashwantpur, the total cost is rupees 46. So that's the first situation. So from Bengaluru to Malleshwaram is X and from Bengaluru to Yashwantpur is Y. Yes, so 2x plus 3y is equal to 46 is the correct answer. Option D. Correct. The second one, the second situation is if she buys 3 tickets to Malleshwaram and 5 tickets to Yashwantpur. That's the second situation. The second situation is 3 tickets to Malleshwaram and 5 tickets to Yashwantpur. That's the second situation. Then what will be the equation?
3x plus 5y is equals to 74, which is option C, ma'am.
Correct. 3x plus 5y is equal to 74. And then, you'll have to solve the two equations, find the values of x and y. So that way you'll answer sub questions 3 and 4. See the fifth one. The system of linear equations represented by both situation has
Unique solution.
the system of linear equations represented by both solutions has unique solution. Each of the equations has infinitely many solutions. When you take each, see, system means both the equations together. System of linear equations means both the equations taken together. So both the equations taken together has a unique solution. But this is a general information. But when you take the equations independently, when you take only the first equation or only the second equation, each of them have infinitely many solutions. A linear equation in x and y has infinitely many solutions. A pair of linear equations in x and y can have a unique solution, can have infinitely many solutions if they are coincident lines like this, or they may not have any solution in the case of parallel lines. But here when you solve, you'll get one value for x and one value for y. So unique solution here. And whenever they say system of linear equations, it is the two equations taken together. So the two equations taken together here have a unique solution. You will get one value for x and one value for y, so unique solution. All right, next one. Okay, this situation now I haven't like explained in the class, so we'll do this together. Points A and B representing Chandigarh and Kurukshetra respectively are almost 90 kilometers apart from each other on the highway. So A is Chandigarh and B is Kurukshetra. So these 2 points A and B are 90 kilometers apart from each other on a highway. All right, so listen to me. A car starts from Chandigarh. So a car starts from here. And another car from Kurukshetra at the same time. If these two cars go in the same direction, so the car from A goes in this direction, the car from B also goes in the same direction. It can be like this, or maybe in this direction also, any one direction. Both of them go in the same direction. So both may be traveling in this direction or both in this direction. Any one you can take. Okay. So points A and B, they are 90 kilometers apart on a highway. The car from A goes in this direction. The car from B also goes in the same direction. If these cars go in the same direction, they meet in 9 hours. They meet in 9 hours. Let's work that first. They meet in 9 hours. So let's say that after traveling for 9 hours, they meet at the point C. When do they meet? They meet in 9 hours. That means they're traveling together for 9 hours. And then at the end of 9 hours, they meet at this point C. I'll read it again. If these cars go in the same direction, they meet in 9 hours. That means, see, it's given that the two cars started at the same time. So both of them are traveling for 9 hours. Car A travels for 9 hours. Car B travels for 9 hours. At the end of 9 hours, they meet at the point C. They meet in 9 hours. That means they travel for 9 hours and they meet. Let's say they meet at this point C. Okay. Now you can see it's given, you'll have to take the speeds to be x kilometers per hour and y kilometers per hour. It's given here. Let that speed be x and y is given here to you. So you don't have to assume, it's given to you. The speed of the car that starts from A is x kilometers per hour. And the speed of the car that starts from B is y kilometers per hour. Okay, so now looking at this as the line segment, because distance can be represented using line segments, right? Distance can be represented using line segments. So from this, what do we understand? AB plus BC is equal to AC. AB, line segment ABC. Distance can be represented using line segments. So the distance AB plus the distance BC is equal to the distance AC. True, right? AB plus BC is equal to AC. True. Now what is AB? AB is 90 kilometers. So 90 plus. What is BC? BC is the distance covered by car B in 9 hours. What is BC? From point B to point C. Who's at point B? Point B is Kurukshetra. And it is from that point the second car starts. BC is the distance covered by car B in 9 hours. BC is the distance covered by car B, because car B starts from there, right? From point B. From point B, how long it travels? For 9 hours it travels to reach point C. So BC is the distance traveled by car B in 9 hours. And how do you work distance? Distance is equal to speed into time. We know that. Distance is speed into time. Distance is speed into time. BC is distance, which is speed into time. So what's the speed of car B? Y. And what is the time taken? 9 hours. Is equal to AC. What is AC? AC is the distance covered by car A in 9 hours from A to C. So car A starts from A. So from A to the point C. So that distance AC is covered by car A in 9 hours. So again, so this is the AC is distance. And how do you express distance? Speed into time. So what's the speed? X. Speed of car A, X, into time, 9. Both of them travel for 9 hours. So this is the equation. 90 plus 9y is equal to 9x. So when you transpose, 90 is equal to 9x minus 9y. 90 is equal to 9 is common, x minus y. So x minus y is equal to 90 by 9, which is 10. That's one equation. X minus y is equal to 10. Is it good, children? All of us understand this? X minus y is equal to 10. Please acknowledge.
Yes, ma'am. Understood,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay. So this is the first equation. Now the second case is if these cars go in the opposite direction, they meet in 9 by 7 hours. You can see it here. If these cars go in the opposite direction, they meet in 9 by 7 hours. So how do you understand the situation? So case 2. I think they've mentioned let X and Y be the two cars. So let me. It's given in the question car X and car Y. So let me also call it car X and car Y. Yeah. Case stores when the two cars go in the opposite directions. Opposite directions. So this is point A. This is point B. The distance between them is 90 kilometers. Now they go in the opposite direction. So it's given that car X starts from A. It's given later part of the question. I didn't read it fully, right? So it's given here. See here. Let X and Y be the two cars starting from points A and B respectively. Okay. So now these two cars go in the opposite directions. So say this car like this and this car like this. When they travel in the opposite directions, they meet in 9/7 hours. So let's say they meet at this point. Okay, we'll call it say D. So car X that starts from A covers AD in 9 hours. Car Y, this is car X, car Y. Okay, so car X that starts from A, it travels for 9/7 hours to reach this point D. And car Y that starts from the point B also travels for 9/7 hours to reach the same point D. That's why it's given they meet at D. They start at the same time. The two cars, they start at the same time, but they travel in the opposite directions. And they meet at a point. We have called it point D. Where they meet, we have called it point D. They go in the opposite directions. When they go in the opposite directions, they meet in 9/7 hours. That means car X travels for 9/7 hours. Car Y also travels for 9/7 hours. And at the end of that, they meet at this point D. So distance covered by car X is equal to AD. And how do you find distance? Speed into time. Speed is X. Time is 9/7 hours. It's given they meet in 9/7 hours. That means they're traveling for 9/7 hours. So 9x by 7 kilometers. Distance, no, so kilometers. Distance covered by car Y. Car Y covers BD. BD is distance, no? So how do you find distance? Speed into time. What's the speed of car Y? Y. And what's the time? 9/7. Both of them are traveling for the same time. 9y by 7 kilometers. Now look at the line segment. Construct the equation using the line segment. So from this line segment, we understand that AD plus DB or BD, DB or BD, AD plus BD is equal to AB. AD plus BD is equal to AB. What is AD? AD is 9x by 7. Plus what's BD? 9y by 7. And what's AB? 90. AB is the distance between the 2 points, and that's 90. Now here, you can take out 9/7 common. So in the bracket, you have x plus y is equal to 90. So x plus y is equal to 90 into 9/7 goes to the other side as 7/9. Okay, so x plus y is equal to 9 ones are 9 tens are, so 10 into 7, 70 is the second equation. X plus y is equal to 70 is the second equation. Yeah, the rest of the questions you have to answer. Please solve this one. Take a screenshot of the question, children. please take a screenshot of the question. Done? Have you taken a screenshot of the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We have together answered only first and second sub questions. Now you complete it. Take a screenshot of this one. You're supposed to now work this one. Take a screenshot and then start working. Take a picture. Yeah, and this one. Yeah, now answer the remaining questions. Yeah, now answer the remaining questions, children. I'll just come back in 5 minutes. Keep your answers ready. Yeah, children, what's the value of x?
Ma'am, 40.
40, is it? Okay.
40.
And y?
Ma'am, 30,
30, ma'am.
ma'am. 30,
30.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
X minus y is equal to 10. And x plus y 70. X minus y is 10. X plus y is 70. So 80. X is 40. X is 40 and y is 30. Correct. Then the fifth sub question. If speed of car X and Y each was increased by 10 kilometers per hour and cars are moving in the opposite direction, then after how much time will they meet? How much time they will meet? Yeah, what's the answer to that question?
Ma'am, Anirudhan got 1 hour, ma'am.
A, is it? Option A, is it?
No, ma'am. D. Option D.
Oh, D, is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is opposite direction. Okay. So this is A, this is B. They're going the opposite direction. This is car X, car Y, 90 kilometers between A and B, opposite direction. The speed of car A is 40, but now it's 50. And the speed of car B, sorry, I've been saying car A, car B. Okay, car X, car Y. Car X is 40, so now it's 40 plus 10, 50. Car Y is 30, so now it's 30 plus 10, 40. Okay, so when will they meet? Then after how much time will they meet? Okay, so they'll meet, say, somewhere at D. So when will they meet? So we'll just assume that they travel for X hours. They've been traveling for X hours. Car X travels for X hours. Car Y travels for X hours. We just assume that the two cars travel for X hours. Let the two cars travel for X hours. Or let me take some other variable. No, we'll not take X. We'll say A hours. A hours to meet at D. They're going to meet, and let's say that they have to travel for A hours to meet at D. So AD plus BD is equal to AB. What is AD? Distance covered by car X in A hours. What is AD? AD is the distance covered by car X in A hours. And what's BD? It's a distance covered by car Y in A hours. Okay, so how do you find distance? Speed into time. This is speed into time. This is also speed into time. Okay, so what's speed? 50 into time, A hours. Okay, plus what is speed? 40. New speeds, okay, into time, A hours is equal to 90. So 50A plus 40A is equal to 90. Yeah, Niruddhan, you're right. So 90A is equal to 90. A is equal to 1. They'll meet in 9 hours. Sorry, they'll meet in 1 hour.
Ma'am, but I did not put in this ways, ma'am. I have just substituted T is equal to D by divided by S in that way.
Yeah, come again. You have substituted.
Ma'am, I substituted T is equal to D divided by S. I
Okay,
added
what
the
you did?
two speed values and substituted the distance 90 and divided by speed 90.
That is computing average speed. Average speed formula. Average speed is equal to total distance by total time. But how do you use that here? Yeah, explain, Anirudh. How do you use that here? How do you explain on that?
Ma'am, in the first two subdivisions, you have substituted S into T.
Yeah.
I noticed that. So I took a T, a distance is equal to S into T. So T is equal to D by S.
Yeah, yes, correct.
So I added, means two cars are meeting in one point.
Now,
Then
supposing okay, can you do the same thing if they're going in the opposite, in the same direction? Can you use the same thing if they're going in the same direction?
No, ma'am, no, ma'am.
You can't
Absolutely not.
use.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
that's okay.
But
If you
in this situation, we can use this to find the answer.
Okay, that's if you
If
get
the
that
cars
difference,
are
it's fine.
moving opposite
Now,
to each other.
I'm not using that because that involves some amount of physics also. So I'm not using that. So this is convenient for me to explain it to everybody. I'm using the same idea I used earlier. AD plus BD is equal to AB. I'm using the same idea. AD plus BD is equal to AD. So how do you find AD? AD is distance. And what is distance? Speed into time. Speed is now increased by 10 kilometers per hour. So it's 50. Into time, I've taken A hours. Let the two cars travel for A hours to meet at D. So both of them are traveling for A hours. So speed into time, 15 to A. Speed into time, 14 to A is equal to AB, which is 90. So working like this. So this one, using this method, you can answer whether they go in the same direction or opposite directions. Okay, anyways, good. Done, children? This is over. Okay, no response. I'm moving ahead. Yeah, we'll try this one. In an office, 8 men and 12 women together can finish a piece of work in 10 days, while 6 men and 8 women together can finish it in 14 days. Let 1 day's work of a man be 1 by X and 1 day's work of a woman be 1 by Y. Okay, that's given, but we'll understand why it is like that because now it's a case study based question. So this is given to you. Otherwise, nothing is given, right? So you should know how to answer. So let's not use that information now. We'll not use this one. Okay. This is what we are going to get. Finally, we are going to get this only, but we'll understand how we get that. So okay. So the question is to find, see here. Yeah, so you can if it, see now I'll just try to explain this to you. If it is a word problem, not a case study based question, if it's a word problem, you will have to find how long one woman, if this work is given to one man, how long will he take to finish it? Or if the work is given to one woman, how long will she take to complete it? Will be the question when it's a word problem. It's a case study here. So they've given you a certain details like take one man's, a man's 1 day's work as 1 by X, a woman's 1 day's work as 1 by Y. That's given to you. If it's a word problem, that's not given. So we'll understand from the scratch. Okay, so the question will be in the word problem, the question will be if the work is given to one man, Now here they're doing it as a teamwork. That one work, no, 8 men and 12 women are working. Or that one work, 6 men and 8 women are working to finish it. So as a team, it's given that they finish it in 10 days or in 14 days. Now the question will be in the word problem, if the work is given to one man, how long will he take to complete it? Or if the work is given to one woman, only one woman has to complete that work, then how long will she take it? Will be the question in a word problem. If this work, now they're working as a team. The first team is 8 men and 12 women, and they finish it in 10 days. The second team is 6 men and 8 women. They finish it in 14 days. Okay, this is a teamwork. If it's an individual's work, if they give it to one man, how long will he take to complete the work? Or if the work is given to one woman, how long will she take to complete the work? Will be the question. So you have to assume what you have to find. Okay, so let the time taken, by one man alone to complete the work be X days. Let the time taken by one man alone to complete the work be X days. That is, if you give this work to one man, he takes X days to complete it. So like he takes 10 days to complete it. For example, okay, he takes 10 days to complete it. That means what? He divides the work into 10 equal portions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so he divides the work into 10 equal portions. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, so supposing the man completes the work in 10 days. Okay, how do we understand that further? That means he's divided the work into 10 equal portions. And he completes 1/10 of the work every day. He completes 1/10 of the work every day. So like this, he finishes the work. He finishes the whole entire work in 10 days. Or if he finishes the work in 5 days, that means he divides the whole work into 5 equal portions. He divides the whole work into 5 equal portions. And he finishes 1/5 of the work every day. If he finishes the work in 5 days, that means he divides the work into 5 equal portions and he completes 1/5 of the work every day. Here the assumption is he works equal, portion of the work every day. It's not that he works very hard on a day, next day he's lazy. It's not like he's very consistent. All of them here in this question, they're consistent, and all the men have the same efficiency, all the women have the same efficiency. That's an assumption. All the women here, they have the same efficiency. That is, they complete the same amount of work in a given time. Same thing for men. Okay, so if the man finishes the work in 5 days, that means he divides the work into 5 equal portions and he completes 1/5 of the work every day. So in the same way here, if he completes the work in X days, he divides the work into X portions and he completes 1/x of the work every day. He takes X days to complete the work. That means he divides the work into X equal portions and he completes 1/x of the work every day. Just apply it to this. X days, right? 1 second, children. Yeah, thank you, children. So he divides the work into X equal portions and he completes 1x of the work every day. 1x of the work every day. So 1 day's work. So let the time taken by one man to complete the work be X days. Therefore, uh, one man's 1 day's work, 1 day's work is equal to, or work done in 1 day. You can write work done in 1 day. I want it to be very clear. So one man's 1 day's work is equal to 1 by x. This is a fraction. It has no unit. Like 1 by 10 is a fraction. No, it has no unit. You can't say 1 by 10 days. No, no, no. 1 by 10 is a portion of the work. No unit. In the same way, let the time taken by one woman alone, working alone, okay, to complete the work. To complete the work be y days. Y days. So when she works alone, she'll take y days. That means she's dividing the work into y equal portions and she completes 1y of the work every day. So therefore, one woman's 1 day's work, 1 day's work is equal to 1 by y. So what is case 1? 8 men and 12 women. So case 1 is, let me take the next slide. Case 1, 8 men and 12 women completed in 10 days. Complete, I forgot to write complete. 8 men and 12 women complete the work in 10 days. Did I say 10 days? Yeah, 10 days. So now this team, this team of 8 men and 12 women, they complete the work in 10 days. That means they divide the work into 10 equal portions. See, the team divides the entire work into 10 equal portions and they complete 1/10 of the work every day. The team divides the entire work into 10 equal portions and completes 1/10 of the work every day. So the equation is like this. Work done by 8 men in 1 day plus work done by 12 women in 1 day is equal to the entire 1 day's work is equal to 1 day's work or is equal to the total work completed in 1 day is equal to work done in 1 day. So work done in 1 day is 1 by 10. How do we know this? Because the team completes the work in 10 days. That means what? They have divided the work into 10 equal portions and they want to complete 1/10 of the work every day. So work done in 1 day by the team is 1 by 10. Okay, now what's the work done by 8 men in 1 day? One man in 1 day is 1 by x. You can see here. One man in 1 day is 1 by x. So 8 men will be 8 into 1 by x. Plus one woman in 1 day, she finishes 1 by y. Then 12 women will finish 12 into 1 by y. So this means 8 by x plus 12 by y is equal to 1 by 10. You must say let 1 by x equals, you can actually solve it without using this assumption. Let me teach you that way. You need not do this assumption also. Okay, so this is the first equation. Now over to the second one, second equation. So what is case 2? 6 men and 8 women, 14 days. 6, 8, and 14, right? 6, 8, 14. So case 2, 6 men and 8 women complete the work in 14 days. So that means what? 6 men's, 6 men's, 1 day's work. 1 day's work plus 8 women's 1 day's work is equal to the work completed in 1 day. Work completed in 1 day. Okay, I've written a work done by 8 men in 1 day. Let me write it like that itself. It's the same, children. Both are the same. It's not incorrect or something. Work done by 6 men in 1 day plus work done by 8 women in 1 day is equal to the work completed in 1 day. So the team can complete the work in 14 days. The team can complete the work in 14 days. That means they divide the work into 14 equal portions and they complete 1/14 of the work every day. Now 6 men, 1 man, 1 by x. 6 men, 6 into 1 by x. This is the 1 day's work. 1 woman's 1 day's work, 1 by y. 8 women's 1 day's work, 8 into 1 by y. So 6 by x plus 8 by y is equal to 1 by 14. So you need to solve these two equations. See, supposing you want to eliminate this 8 by x and 6 by x. What's the LCM of the numerators 8 and 6? 24, right? 24. So you multiply this equation by 3. And you multiply this equation by 4. So what do you get when you multiply this by 3? You get 24 by x, because 8x by 3, 8x into 3. 8x into 3 is what? 24 by x plus what is 12 by y into 3? 36 by y is equal to 3 by 10. This is equation 3. Then what's equation 4? Equation 4 will be 6 by x into 4, so 24 by x plus 8 by y into 4, 32 by y is equal to 4 by 14. You can simplify this. So this will be 2 times and 7 times. So this is equation 4. Now we'll have to solve equation 3 and 4. 3 is 24 by x plus 36 by y equals 3 by 10. And equation 4 is 24 by x plus 32 by y equals 2 by 7. Change the signs. 24 by x plus 24 by x minus 24 by x gets cancelled because 0. So then 36 by y minus 32 by y is equal to 3 by 10 minus 2 by 7. So 36 minus 32 by y, common denominator, is equal to here 70. So you get 21 minus 20. So 4 by y is equal to 1 by 70. So y is equal to, on cross multiplying, 4 into 70, which is 280. So if you give this work to one woman, she'll need 280 days to complete it. Now substitute the value of y in one of the equations. So you can take equation 1, substitute y equals 280 in equation 1. So what is equation 1? 8 by x, 12 by y, 1 by 10. 8 by x plus 12 by y is equal to 1 by 10. So substitute 8 by x plus 12 by 280 is equal to 1 by 10. So 8 by x plus, simplify 4 threes are 4 7s are 28, 0. So 3 by 70 is equal to 1 by 10. So you can solve this further and find the value of x. Yeah, start working, children. Please work this, please practice this. Work it out, and if something is still not clear, I'll help you. Finish the slide, children.
No,
Please. Okay.
no, ma'am. Last line.
Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Completed.
Very good. Yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, completed. Next slide. Ma'am, next slide.
Done, children? Have you solved for x?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what's the value of x?
140, ma'am.
140.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Correct. So if the work is given to one man, then he'll need 140 days to complete the work. And if the work is given to one woman, she would need double the time, 280 days to complete the work. So that's it. So that answers these are questions, I think. We have to first construct the equations, which we did. First situation equation is 8 by x, 12 by y. What is it? Okay. The equation, answer, the options given there look different. I'll tell you what it is. Okay. So listen, you can also construct the equations like this. Have you all finished this before I go to that? Is this over, all of you? Please say yes or
Yes,
no.
ma'am.
Yeah. So now you'll be wondering that the equations we have constructed does not match with the options given there. I'll tell you how the equations are given the options. Now, in case one, or I'll just do it here itself so that it's easy to explain. I'll just do it here. In case one, okay, we understand 8 into 1 by x. This is the work completed by 8 women in 1 day. Plus 12 into 1 by y. This is the work completed by 12 women in 1 day. Now, like this, how long do they work? Like this, they work for, 1 second. Like this, they work for 10 days, right? This 8 into 1 by x is already understood. Plus 12 into 1 by y is already understood. This is the teamwork. The team completes so much work in 1 day. The team of 8 men and 12 women do this much work in 1 day. Now, like this, for how many days do they work? Like this, they work for 10 days. And what happens at the end of 10 days? The work is done. That means this one is equal to 1. Work is over, meaning, see, whenever we deal with fractions, when the work is completed or the total work is 1, the total work is taken as 1. In fractions, the total is 1. 8 into 1 by x plus 12 into 1 by y. That's the team's 1 day's work. Like this, they work for 10 days. So that one into 10. This is 1 day's work. 1 day's work. Multiply that into 10. That'll give you 10 days work. And what will happen at the end of 10 days? The work is done. That means this is equal to 1. So that's what I wrote 1 by 10 directly. This 10 will come for division, no, to the other side. The 10 is here. It'll come for division to the other side. Yes or no? The 10 here will come for division to the other side. That's what I wrote earlier. 8 into 1 by x plus 12 into 1 by y is equal to 1 by 10. I wrote directly. So when you write it like this, then what will you have? 8 into 1 by x is 8 by x into 10, 80 by x plus 12 by y into 10. So 120 by y is equal to 1. So this is the, what's that? 180, 120. 80, 120, this one. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, for the second one, for the second one, 6 in 1 day, 6 men complete 6 into 1 by x. In 1 day, 8 women, they complete 8 into 1 by y. This is the team's 1 day's work. This one is the team's 1 day's work. In 1 day, 6 men complete 6 by x of the work, and 8 women complete 8 by y of the work. Now, like this, how long they work? Like this, they work for 14 days. So this is their 1 day's work, the team's 1 day's work. So like this into 14 will be the team's 14 days work. And what happens at the end of 14 days? The work is done. So that means this is equal to 1. So then you get 14 into 6. 6 for the 24. 84 by x plus 8 for the 32. 2. What's it? 112 is it? By y is equal to 1. Okay, so 84 by x plus, is it? Yeah, this one. So now you get to understand it, get to understand framing the equations in 2 different ways. Get it, children? Then this we answered. One woman alone needs 280 days. One man alone needs 140 days. I just make a note of this. Just make a note of this. You can also frame the equation. You can frame equation 1 like this also. Make a note of that. Yeah, make a note of the next one. This one. Okay. Yeah, we have taken the situation earlier. Let's see if you can recall and frame the equations. Do this one, children. Class, use the emoji. Raise your hand. So, Prenu, Anirudhan, Bhavishya, Pratish, Aragamai, Niveda, Anugraha, Sabarna, Sadhana, Akshada, Jayvarshni, Krishna Priyan, Hasni, and Hasif. All the children. Yeah, please continue. Yeah, let's come back in 5 minutes. Please try this. Okay, so what's the speed downstream? What will be the speed downstream, children?
Option B.
No. My question is not, I'm not asking you the answer to any sub question. What will be the speed downstream? What is the speed of the boat? What is the speed of the boat given in the question?
36 kilometer.
36 kilometers is not the speed of the boat. The speed of the boat in still water, x kilometers per hour. The speed of boat is given in the question. Speed of boat in still water is given in the question, x kilometers per hour. Speed of the water, speed of the current or stream, water, all the same, is equal to y kilometers per hour. So what is downstream? Downstream means speed of the boat downstream means what? When the boat is going in the same direction as that of the flowing water. Water flows in this direction and the boat also moves in the same direction. That is going downstream. If the water flows in this direction and the boat is moving in the opposite direction, then it's going upstream. Rowing the boat upstream is in the direction opposite to that of the flowing water. Downstream is rowing the boat in the direction of the flowing water. If the water flows in this direction and the boat also moves in this direction, then it is downstream. If the water flows in this direction and the boat is moving in this direction, then it is rowing the boat upstream. So let the speed of the boat in still water, that is the speed of the boat alone, be x kilometers per hour, and the speed of the water be y kilometers per hour. Like your running speed and the speed of the wind. Okay, so you are running at the rate of 3 kilometers per hour, and the wind is blowing at the rate of 1 kilometer per hour. So if you are running like this and the wind blows in the same direction, then your net speed is 4 kilometers per hour because you are running at 3, but the wind is also helping you run faster. You and the wind are going in the same direction. Your speed alone is 3 kilometers per hour. But the wind has its speed, right? 1 kilometer per hour. So when you and the wind are going in the same direction, your net speed will increase 3 plus 1, 4 kilometers per hour. But if you are trying to run in this direction at 4 kilometers per hour, at 3 kilometers per hour, and the wind is blowing in the opposite direction at 1 kilometer per hour. You are running like this at 3 kilometers per hour. The wind is blowing in the opposite direction at 1 kilometer per hour. So the speed of the wind will oppose your speed. The speed of the wind will not, help you run faster. It will oppose your speed. So there your net speed is only 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1, 2 kilometers per hour. So when you run in the direction of the wind and you go in the same direction, then your speed will be 3 plus 1, 4 kilometers per hour, your net speed. But if you and the wind are in the opposite directions, your speed will be, yours is actually 3, but minus 1, 2 kilometers per hour. Same thing happens here. The speed of the boat is x. Stream, water is Y. If you're going in the same direction, downstream. Okay. Speed of boat downstream. Speed of the boat downstream is equal to, that means boat and the flowing water, same direction. Water is flowing in a particular direction, you're rowing your boat in the same direction. So your net speed increases, x plus y kilometers per hour. Speed downstream is x plus y kilometers per hour. Speed of the boat upstream. Speed of the boat upstream is equal to, upstream is opposite direction. So you are trying to row at x kilometers per hour, but the water is opposing your speed. So the speed upstream will be x minus y kilometers per hour. Write down this one and tell me if you understood. Yeah, understood the assumptions, children? Shall we proceed? So, in this kind of a question, you must assume the speed of the boat in still water as x, speed of the stream, that is the water, as y, and then the speed upstream and downstream. So you'll have to write 4 assumption statements. X, y, x plus y, x minus y. X is speed of boat, y is speed of water, x plus y is downstream, x minus y is upstream. Now read the question. A boat in the river Ganga near Rishikesh covers 24 kilometers upstream and 36 kilometers downstream in 6 hours. So that's case 1. Case 1, 24 kilometers upstream and children, just a minute. I'm getting a call. Just a minute. Sorry, children, that was an important call. I had to just pick. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's continue. So I was telling you about case one. Time taken to go 24 kilometers upstream plus time taken to go 36 kilometers downstream is equal to total time. What's the total time taken? 6 hours is equal to total time. And that total time is equal to 6 hours. 6 hours. Now here, how do you find the time? Distance by speed. Time is distance by speed. So what's the distance? 24 kilometers. What's the speed upstream? X minus y plus 36 is the distance. Speed is x plus y is equal to the total time taken, 6 hours. This is the first equation. See, as I've told you earlier, you need to construct the equation and words in your mind. Since you have the total time is 6 hours. What makes the total time? The time taken to go 24 kilometers upstream and the time taken to go 36 kilometers downstream. This distance of 24 kilometers upstream and 36 kilometers downstream is covered in a total of 6 hours. This is the equation in words. Now let's convert that to an equation. How do you find time? So time. So it's like time 1 plus time 2 is equal to total time of 6 hours. That's the equation we have constructed. Time 1 plus time 2 is equal to total time 6 hours. So how do you find time? Distance by speed. What is the distance? 24 kilometers. What's the speed? Upstream x minus y. Then what's the other distance? 36 kilometers. What's the corresponding speed downstream? X plus y is equal to the total time of 6 hours. Is this understood, children? This is the first equation. Case 2 is the time taken to cover 36 kilometers upstream and 24 kilometers downstream is 6.5 hours. So case 2 is time taken to go 36 kilometers upstream plus time taken to go 24 kilometers downstream is equal to the total time taken. Is equal to the total time taken. That's what is given here. 36 kilometers upstream, 24 kilometers downstream in 6.5 hours. So the total time taken is 6.5 hours. So 6.5 is nothing but 13 by 2. 13 by 2. So now tell me, children, what do I write here? Time is distance by speed. Please help me. Yes, don't feel shy. Yes, open up. What's the distance? All of you have gone to bed, is it? Are you all there? Wake up, children. Please answer me. What's the distance? Okay, wait. Bhavishya, Pratish, Jayvarshni, Niveda, Akshada, Aragamai, Sabarna, Sadhana, Krishna Priyan, Anugraha. Who else is there? Yes, tell me. What is the distance, children? Am I audible or not? Am I audible, children? No, you have to say something because I don't know if you can hear me. Raise your hand, children. Okay, so I'm audible, but you don't want to answer. Okay, so which means I don't know if you have not understood or you don't want to say. I don't know. So
Distance
the distance is
distance
distance is what? I can't hear. So distance is 36 kilometers and the speed upstream is x minus y plus the distance is 24 kilometers and the speed downstream is x plus y is equal to 13 by 2. This is the second equation. So we'll have to solve these two equations to find the values of x and y. How to solve, we'll see in the next class. So we've constructed the two equations. If you can follow the further sub question, see here. If u is equal to 1 minus x, if u is equal to 1 by x minus y and v is equal to x plus y, then u is equal to. So they've already helped you there as to how to proceed with, solving the equations. So the first equation is what? 24 by, the first equation is 24 by x minus y plus 36 by x plus y is equal to 6. And the second equation is 36 by x minus y plus 24 by x plus y is equal to 13 by 2. So you should write this as 24 into 1 by x minus y plus 36 into 1 by x plus y is equal to 6. Now, in the question, they've given you take 1 by x minus y as u. This is u plus this is v is equal to 6. So you'll have to reconstruct the equations like this. This is the new equation 3. So similarly, 36 into 1 by x minus y plus 24 into 1 by x plus y is equal to 13 by 2. So it's given, we are asked to take 1 by x minus y as u. So 36u plus, again, we are asked to take 1 by x plus y as v. So 24v is equal to 13 by 2. This is, a new equation, equation 4. Now you will have to solve equation 3 and equation 4 and find the values of u and v. Once you find the values of u and v, I'll just take for example. For example, you get u is equal to, say like some 50. Okay, so that means who's u? 1 by x minus y. 1 by x minus y is equal to 50. See, you will solve these two equations and you will find the values of u and v. All right, but u and v are not the original variables. X and y are the variables. So after finding u and v, you will have to find x and y. So u is 50, for example. But who's u? 1 by x minus y. That is 50. So when you cross multiply, you will get, or when you take reciprocals on both the sides. Taking reciprocals on both the sides, you get x minus y is equal to 1 by, okay, normally you will get use like 1 by 50. 1 by 50. So 1 by x minus y is equal to 1 by 50. So taking reciprocals on both the sides, x minus y is equal to 50. Similarly, supposing you get v is equal to, say like 1 by 75, whose v? 1 by x plus y is equal to 1 by 75. So taking reciprocals on both the sides, x plus y is equal to 75. Now we will have to solve these two equations and find the values of x and y. This is just an example. These are not the values actually. So take a screenshot and finish this, children. Take a picture. Please come, please complete this one. Next class, we'll do a little of word problems and start off with the solvability, conditions for solvability of equations. Yeah. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night. You may leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ma'am.
Yeah, Prenu.